Welcome everyone to the Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara with Highball Advisors. In this edition, we're going to be talking about understanding the basics of a spouse annuity in railroad retirement. So let's jump in right away. So let's look at the requirements for a spouse to claim a annuity. First would have to be the employee would have to be reach age 60 with 30 years of experience. So then once the spouse reaches 60, she can also claim a full retirement spousal annuity. Now there would be, if the employee reached the age of 62 with less than 30 years, they can go get early retirement or reduced benefits, as I like to call it, retirement. The spouse can also claim retirement at that age, also at a reduced level. Another is if the employee at retirement age has retired, the spouse, if they're caring for a child under the age of 18, they can claim an annuity. Also, if you have a child with special needs and it's diagnosed by under the age of 22, you can also claim an annuity. And then finally, if you were divorced from a retired railroad employee and you were married for at least 10 years, you can also claim a spousal annuity. As long as you're obviously at the age of 62, you can claim the reduced benefit spousal annuity. So those are just basic four categories. Let's look at the payouts of the spousal annuities. So at full retirement age, a spousal annuity will pay 50% of the employee's railroad annuity on the tier 1, and on the tier 2, it will pay 45% of the employee's retirement annuity. And then there's reductions, right? Early retirement age. So we're going to a full retirement age of 67 coming up quite shortly for those born 1960 and later. So I just worked on these numbers. And on the tier 1, you'll on a spousal annuity, you retire at 62, when full retirement age is 67, you'll have a 35% reduction. On tier 1, the maximum reduction is 25% on the spousal annuity for early retirement at 62 and full retirement at 67. Let's do a quick example of the first two. Let's look at a 60 and 30 employee. So you're 60 and 30, you're retiring, your wife or your spouse is also 60. You have 30 years of experience, and just make the math easy. Let's say the employee's tier 1 is $2,000 and their tier 2 is $1,000 a month. All right, the spouse annuity would be 50% of 2,000 is 1,000, and their tier 2 would be 45% of 1,000, 450. So that would give the monthly household income of $4,050. But let's also look at an early retiree also. So let's say somebody's 62, right? They're both 62, the employee and the spouse, and they have very high tech here. They have 20 years of experience. How would that look out? So let's say this is full retirement age. This would be their payout. So we have to put in the reductions of what this would affect here. So employees on tier 1 have a 30% reduction. So this would be $1,400, right? Employees on tier 2 have a 20% maximum reduction, right? So they're retiring at 62, full retirement age 67 at this point. So this would come to $800, right? And then the spouse, their reductions are different than the employees. They're a little more severe. Would be on 35% of this. So this would give you $650. All right. And then maximum reduction on here is 25% for a spousal annuity. So a 25% reduction on 450 is give or take 338. All right, and then your household income on a reduced railroad retirement here is $3188. So this is a individual 62 years old with full retirement age at 67. taking a reduced benefit retirement. So for the employee and for the spouse. So we're really trying to understand the spousal annuity here. I hope this gives you a little insight into spousal annuities. I'll talk about child care and the divorced spouse annuities in another video. I didn't want this one to go too long. I hope you found this beneficial. In the meantime, stay safe and stay on track. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel when you get a chance. Take care.